So in part 3 of the Brizzy experience, I was looking for a museum. I can see it now. I think we're good. I think. Very good. Nice place. Well, it wasn't the entrance to the museum, but it was the hard way. I'll tell you one thing. I think I got my steps in today. There's a lift. Of course, there's a lift. You can either take 300 steps up or you can catch the lift. From South Bank, where the Queensland Museum is now, it's only a couple of k's, a short drive or a brisk walk. Walking's great on a 30-degree day, why not? This is it. I can feel it. Since 1862, the Queensland Museum has hoarded over 1 million treasures. And if you count every archive well, it's probably enough to fill the outback. It's nestled in South Bank. It's been telling Queensland's tales long before Brisbane had skyscrapers. But they're funny places. On the surface, they're quiet, civilised, respectable. But behind these glass panels, thousands of creatures who didn't make it, now working full-time in science. There's even fossil evidence of the oldest footprint showing dinosaurs were in Australia. I'm pretty sure my daughter caught something like that down the Hawkesbury sometime. The Discovery Centre is a permanent part of the Queensland Museum that's all about hands-on exploration and curiosity. This is where the kids can really let it rip and have some fun down these hallways. And there's more than 1,300 dead objects under one roof, from tarantulas to tropical beetles. Earth and eels. I hate eels. Slippery little buggers. And to my favourite part, birds. Shelves and cabinets hold tens of thousands of bird specimens collected over more than a century. Yes, and Australia has one of the largest eagles in the world, the wedge-tailed eagle, with a wingspan of over 4.5 metres. Cue Sam Neill and the Jurassic Park music. Oh, if you're wondering if the kids will love it, they will love it, and so will you. It's free. I realise this is a very quick overview of the museum. However, if you want to go down there, please do. It definitely is worth it. And you could spend a lot more time looking at the exhibits. And if you forget your wallet, no problem. over hill and down dale, to no avail, to dead ends. Okay, this is fun. Even taking me to places where I shouldn't have been. Yes, and that's the Riverside Expressway just above me. Any scooter will do. Scooter. Scooter. Unfortunately, it was a day for me where everyone wanted to hire an electric scooter. So instead, I decided to walk along the promenade and visit a man covered in alfoil. Look what I found. Anyway, after all that, I didn't have the app for those other brands, so just didn't have the patience. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I decided to bed down for the night and make it a mission in the morning and just enjoy the spectacular views of Brisbane. Of course, to start a new day, I need a coffee, and I'll look in this trusty little drawer here for something strong. And so it was time to find another city cat, which is handy right under the hotel itself, and to find a very nice place. I'm thinking Botanical Gardens. And ferries come in intervals,
and
probably 10 or 15 minutes in the daytime.
Gardens.
You really don't have to wait long to catch a city cat.
So many bikes.
And yes, I noticed a bunch of scooters as well,
is,
which I'll be trying after this.
10
Spoiler alert, I did find one.
Morning.
Will it be the high road or the low road? There are literally paths everywhere. You can explore all day.
Certainly very green and lush. I had a joke about gardening. I think it'll grow on you. Buildings and
on one side, politics and industry, and on the other side, nature.
Let's have a look down here.
And it's hard to imagine, but some of these trees were planted when Brisbane was barely a town, before cars, before bridges. And they're still here, watching us argue about parking.
Yeah, a couple of bin chickens in their natural environment.
That is the Australian white ibis, once a symbol of Australia's natural wetlands, now best known for rifling through council bins with the determination of a tax auditor. The city of Botanical Gardens were officially established in 1855, which means these paths are older than Queensland itself. Queensland didn't become a state until 1859. Ah, the serenity. If nothing else, just come here to breathe. The story actually begins in the early 1820s. This bend in the river was used as a convict farm, which is hard to imagine now. Food was grown here to keep the fledgling settlement alive. Imagine that, where people now picnic, men in chains once worked the soil. These trees have seen things. There are actually a couple of nice cafes.
I tried to catch fog once.
You can unwind, relax,
Missed.
and eat.
Now heading to South Bank. And if I can survive this little bridge walk without getting nailed by 3,000 scooters and bikes that come past us.
Below us is the Brisbane Maritime Museum. The museum includes the South Brisbane Dry Dock, constructed 1876, and it's one of the oldest surviving dry docks in Australia.
Next to Griffith University. And I'll tell you what, everything's lovely around here.
A regular weekend market along Little Stanley Street in South Bank.
South Bank
runs
is what happens
Friday
when someone
evenings,
says,
all
"We
day
need a
Saturday,
beach."
and into
I
Sunday.
realise we're nowhere near the beach.
And so they created this, an oasis in the city. South Bank Lagoon officially opened in June of 1992. It was the first man-made inner-city beach of its kind in Australia.
What's the big job you're doing? Oh, well, okay, well, probably 1 o'clock, say. Thank you for vacuuming the house. Oh, thank you, Don. All right, Mum and I'll be home later. Bye. The daughter checking on us, that's always sweet. No, I think that's South Bank.
Then I was on the hunt for an electric scooter.
Try and find a scooter, which is much more available on this side.
Compared to yesterday, these electric scooters were everywhere. It's like someone spilled a box of Teslas.
Here we are.
Once upon a time, this city was built by horses. Now it's powered by rechargeable batteries.
Oh, this thing can move. Holding onto a backpack and a camera, microphone, basically a whole film crew right on my waist, and hands and feet and everything. Wow, it can actually drag me up this hill. Can you believe it?
And before you knew it, I ended up being one of those scooter riders terrorizing pedestrians.
Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, here we go, yeah. Whoa.
This is what it looks like when 100 kilos
Okay, that's it, I think.
tries to balance on 12 kilos of lithium battery.
Interesting, hang on to a camera and to this thing, but it beats walking back. Oh, not bad. I'm a big fella and it takes the weight quite well indeed. Right behind me, the old Treasury buildings. Magnificent, aren't they?
Just behind me is the Treasury Buildings Precinct, built in stages from 1886 to 1928 for the Queensland Government's Treasury. It's one of the largest 19th century government buildings in Australia.
Thankfully, I got off the scooter. Telling me for the last 10 minutes I couldn't park where I was parking. So that's handy. And if you look in front of me, look at this hotel. That's where I was lucky to spend a night in. Amazing.
And that is the Commissariat Store Museum, a museum originally built by convicts, one that we will definitely explore in a later episode.
You know, I had a bacon and egg burger for brekkie because it just slides off the burger. I think I'm done. But make sure you get yourself a trip to Brisbane and go and see the sights. There's so much more to see. I've only really scratched the surface in the city. It's the place to be.
Next time, we'll be visiting Troll Bay in New South Wales, which is situated at Southwest Rocks. Has a lot of history, lighthouses, and a jail.